welcome to town of Salem.
Thanks. I've never been here before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you have though. Why did you lie like that? I've never been here before. Yes, you have. Oh yeah, I forgot those times.
So I could just say that I'm a pro, but
Oh yeah,
I'm not, am I?
you are
Okay.
a pro. You always win. What's your win-loss ratio?
Quite close actually. 25-28.
Oh wow, I can't see mine until the end of the game. Okay, you've joined.
I've joined.
So our viewers may not have seen Town of Salem before. I click start. Do you know if you can explain it? Let me try.
It's,
Okay, I'll explain stuff.
yeah.
So it's a game where you get a role. It could be a good or a bad or a neutral role, and you have to sort of win. Anything else you can add to that?
Just that there are many different ways to win. Yeah, depending on which role you've got.
So you could, like, if you're the bad guy.
When we get into a game, we'll see.
Oh, hero villain theme. Yes. Okay, you got to be a hero or a villain.
Okay. Why is it not doing anything?
Okay, I picked a hero. Oh, it's a bit laggy.
Yeah, it's very laggy.
No, Town of Salem. I need you today. 2 people are called Barry. Oh, Barry has joined and Barry Allen has joined. Oh dear. So I apologise for the lag. It might completely ruin this whole video for everybody.
Well, I've got a not so good class.
I'm not very pleased with my class. My role.
Yeah,
So
my
this is
role.
this. So I can't exactly explain what I have to do because Matt might be on the other team to me.
Yeah.
And then try and kill me
But
dead.
you can read it in the top right hand corner here. It explains what you've got to do, and then the victory conditions are there. So who I win with and what I must do.
I'm typing in the chat for them.
Oh. Oh, okay, so I typed in a name and someone else must have taken it, but I didn't realise because I'm not... Yeah.
Oh, they've changed it. There's a spy or a witch. I mean, that
Oh
might
wow,
spoil
this
it.
is really cool.
That might spoil. Oh yeah, have you seen the taunt thing? So you
No,
can,
I'm
like-
just like hovering over people's names and it's like...
Yeah, that's the taunt thing.
Ah. That's really cool.
Whoa!
Okay,
how
so-
exciting. So I've got a story about. Do you know what happened to me yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Tuesday.
What happened?
Tuesday. I went for a haircut, as one does when their hair gets too long,
I don't.
and
I don't do that.
number of things happened to me in the barbers. So first of all, I arrived and it was packed, absolutely packed. There was 4 people in there waiting to have their haircut, and 2 people having their haircut. Okay. So that's a lot of people, and you got to think, like, there was only 1 person cutting hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people to get through with the haircut. So
Yeah.
and there wasn't anywhere to sit down, so I had to stand there awkwardly, in the doorway of this tiny barbershop, because it was like, you know, when you're a man and you've committed to something. I could have just left and come back another, but I'd committed. It's like, I'm here now. I'm gonna have my haircut. So I wanted to have a haircut, and so I was standing opposite the mirror. You know, when you're having your haircut, there's always a mirror, and you have to look at your stupid face for like half an hour. There was a mirror,
Yeah.
and I was, and I could see the guy who was getting his haircut. He kept looking at me. He was like, "What are you doing, standing? Why are you standing?" I was like, "Just stop." I could see him out of the corner of my eye. He kept like glancing over at me. He didn't ask for my number or anything, but it just made me feel awkward. You know, you don't want to be feeling awkward. You don't want people staring at you.
Yeah,
So-
I understand.
I feel like I'm totally ignoring the game. Something about Black
Nothing's
Cat.
happening at the moment though.
Yeah, so nobody's dead. So anyway, I'll continue with my story. So anyway, finally I was able to sit down after like, oh, that was laggy. It just went from conversations to suddenly nighttime. Okay, sure. So
Oh, I should be writing my will. I haven't done that yet. Because I
Yeah.
have it full screen. It keeps coming up with this message saying you are now in full screen, and it keeps doing it. I don't know why. So I apologise if it gets in the way of my video.
I'm writing my will. So, I
Like
finally
a
managed to
spell.
sit down, and I can't. What happened next? Oh yeah, so I sat down, and I was tired because we had a 9 a.m. that day, and you don't want a 9 a.m.
Oh wow. Look what just
Oh, a lot of people died. Black Cat, Kitty, Person, and John Willard. Goodness me, they're all dead. Um, so I was quite sleepy. So I started. I decided I was gonna go. I was gonna have a nap. Okay. I decided I was gonna. I knew I wasn't gonna sit down for 40 minutes, so I decided to have a nap.
have a nap
So
in the barbers.
in the barbers, I'm having a nap because I'm an adult and I'm gonna have a nap in the barbers. So I start to get comfy and shuffle down, and I'm like getting comfy. I'm man spreading because that's what men do. I'm just getting comfy. I'm just getting comfy anyway, and I start to close my eyes and I start to drift off, and I think, actually, I'm going to check the time and then work out roughly how long it's going to take. So as I open my eyes, I'm like looking down, and I can see that my fly is completely undone, and I have no idea how long it's been undone for. And I'm like, oh god, and I'm like sitting in the middle of two people. So they've both seen my fly is undone. I don't know who else has seen it, but that was awkward enough. So anyway, I picked my fly back up again, and decided that I was beyond hope. So I just decided I was going to go to sleep again. I looked at the time and I was slowly nodding off. Anyway, about 10 minutes passed, and I opened my eyes and I realized my mouth is gaping open. I've been sat there with my mouth lolling open like some hungry beast for I don't know how long, looking really stupid. My mouth's all dry. So I was like, oh dear. But I decided I'm going to go back to sleep again. And once again, when I wake up, I found my mouth's open. I'm surprised I'm not like drooled all over myself. I'm just the worst human.
This would have been good to see.
Yeah, but you enjoyed this display of me being an idiot. So anyway.
See, that's why I don't nap in public. Like, even when I'm on a train and I can feel myself drifting off, like, no, I have to stay awake because I know that I'm going to end up doing something stupid.
Like saying, calling out Margaret in your sleep or something.
Something like that. Or, like, falling asleep onto the person next to me.
Definitely. Nothing is happening in the game. Oh, a bit of swearing in there. God, don't be rude.
Oh, I can't see that because I have...
Gee willikers. There's something about there's some bad people and people are dying. Hopefully there are 3 mafia.
Yeah. The arsonist and 2 of the mafia are dead.
Whoa.
Yes.
Good progress. So, eventually it's time for me to have my hair cut. And I've been looking in the mirror for a while, and I've looked and my hair looks quite nice that day. I've not cut my hair in a while, and it looks quite nice. I've sat down, and the lady starts starts rubbing my head, like running her fingers through my hair, in a way that I'm not okay with. She was just like touching my, and she was like, "Ooh, it's so soft. Ooh, oh my, oh." So what would you like? And like still rubbing my hair, and I'm like, I'd like this kind of haircut. And it was a lot shorter than what I had presently.
Ah, someone got resurrected.
Hey, there's only bad people are dead then.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh yeah, have you ever had this haircut before? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And she was like, okay. And she starts doing it, and I was telling her about what I was doing and how I played hockey and whatnot. And then she was like, oh, I should probably get in shape as well. And I was like, oh yeah, why is that? She just looked in dead straight in my reflection, like right in my eyes, and just said one word. Do you want to guess what that word was?
What was that?
She just said sponge. She was like, oh, sponge.
I would never have
like,
guessed that in a million years.
Okay, sponge. So, and then I was like, I have no idea what sponge is. No, like, is it some like athletic camp or like Great North Run, but an acronym? I had no
I
idea.
don't know. Perhaps she was talking about like sponge cakes or something.
Yeah, she's gonna eat loads of sponge cake.
Yeah.
So the person next to me, the other hairdresser lady, she says, Oh, you're going to go and see them again. I heard it wasn't a very good concert last time you went, and I was like, oh, it's some kind of band. And I heard it was like, apparently it was some sort of death metal, punk rock, shouty music, loud band. Just with Sponge. And I heard apparently they're playing at Leeds, maybe. So if you're a fan of Sponge, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell for more quality Sponge content. Maybe, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up some Sponge lyrics.
Sponge scribe. No, that's terrible. Why don't I even say that?
I'm just quickly going to just pop that over there. Sponge songs. Song lyrics. Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants. Sponge band. Song lyrics. Sponge lyrics. Sponge drowning lyrics. Will I hate tomorrow? Will I hate what I can't see? I'm doubting should I walk around it trying. Oh no, it started. Copyright. I will hate tomorrow, blah blah blah. I'm doubting should I walk around it trying to be what I can't be. I'm dying. Okay.
Beautiful. See, the ironic thing is that sponges can't drown.
Sea sponge. Have you ever used a real sponge?
I must have done.
A non-artificial sponge to wash your body with?
No, not to wash
No.
my body, no.
No, well, to like use on the sink.
I think, yeah, I must have done. I know that I've like touched them before, so yeah, I guess.
What are you doing? Just touching a sponge, mother. Please don't punish me.
Is that what my mother sounds like, is it? Should probably watch this.
Hello, Matt's mum. Hello. Oh, people are just accusing you. We aren't even playing this game. I'm just.
We're not.
I'm just gonna vote. Who should we hang? Well, James, what's your role? Black Cat being the freaking leader of the party. Well, James, what's your role? Survivor. Ooh. Don't believe. Oh, okay. That's the end of the chat then. Good chat, everybody.
Oops, I can't spell.
What fun.
It is so laggy.
It is very laggy.
Okay.
Are we all enjoying our game of Town of Salem? If you are, please sure to hit that like button. It's more just story time with Matt and Dave, rather than actual us playing the game. I can hear you typing.
Yeah, I'm typing in my will.
Oh, I died.
Okay. I have not died.
I was killed by a bodyguard.
Oh,
I was
okay.
Ant-Man.
Were you Mafia? Because the people in their chat said that you were.
Yeah, I was. I wasn't doing. That was me writing my will. Did you like that?
I did.
I didn't expect to get killed. You didn't see my death note. My death note said clean your room. I'm so sorry. Oh. You know what we should do? We should record ourselves playing Jackbox Party Pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be up for that. I do want to get the new one, because I was looking at that last night.
Oh yeah.
And some of the games look a lot better. There's ones that involve lying, and I'm a terrible liar, so I wouldn't be too good at those.
I'm pretty good. Like, would I lie to you?
It's a bit like you get asked questions and you have to answer them by like raising your hand or putting up a number of fingers.
Okay.
But all but one person get the question.
Right.
So then when you answer the question, the faker who doesn't get the question doesn't know what it is, but they have to put their fingers up put their fingers up or their hands up anyway. and you got to try and figure out who it is.
Matt, you are the saboteur.
I love that show.
That was a good show.
I always wanted to be on it, but then I was scared that if I did, I wouldn't make it back home because I'd be trapped in this tower.
Because you'd be trapped.
Yeah.
Poor.
I honestly thought that they
Matthew.
kept all the kids.
You're trapped. Could have happened. That was the same lady from Come Outside. I don't know if I told you that before.
Was it?
Yeah, that, you know, the evil voice of the, the lady going, poor unfortunate Damien, you're
It did
trapped."
change, I remember.
Yeah, I like how they try and do that and kids won't notice, but kids notice.
Yeah.
Kids notice when things are different. It does annoy me when they change actors in like Game of Thrones and stuff. It's like, I
I
noticed.
don't watch Game of Thrones. I just know that it happened in Sense8 and it annoyed me.
Oh yeah, it did. I like that character as well.
Yeah.
It totally just changed them.
Capheus.
Capheus. Good program, Sense8.
It is.
Sure. And now shout out to our
Not
sponsor.
Spawn.
Tesco's.
Netflix.
Oh, speaking of Tesco's, people loved my Tesco story in my last video.
I
went
loved
to
your Tesco story.
You have a Tesco story.
No, I don't, but I loved yours.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to hear another?
I think I do have a Tesco story, but it just involves. Oh, I've told it before on my channel, but I went there and I bought lunch, like a sandwich and some crisps and stuff, and I saw like there was this pot, and it's like a pot of like salad and 2 eggs, and it's called like a protein pack or something. So I bought it, and I got back home, and I ate the eggs out of it, and I started to eat like the leaves. I think it was like spinach or something, and as I put it to my mouth, there was a fly on it.
Oh.
Like a huge like blue bottle,
Oh, yum.
and I was
You
like,
ate it.
no, I didn't. But luckily enough, I saw it. It was just
You wouldn't
horrifying.
have seen it.
Yeah,
You
And
would have,
then-
but you wouldn't have known.
but I didn't know whether it had been in the pack like since I bought it, because it was like inside. It was like I don't know what made me look at this bit of spinach, but I did. And if I hadn't have looked at it, yeah, I'd have eaten this fly. I don't know what made me look at it though. So then I tweeted Tesco's, and I was like, "Is this
isn't
meant to be
okay.
in here? Is this fly part of the protein pack?"
Yeah. And
They were just like, "No, but I understand your disgust. If you bring it back, we can refund you." I'm like, "I don't want a refund. I want compensation for nearly eating this fly."
bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, here is my.
I was
heart.
yeah, I know,
Bad
but that's the thing though. I wasn't just gonna walk into Tesco's with this like pot with this fly in it and just hand it over and be
give
like,
it
"I
back."
demand a new protein pack."
I demand my £1.50 back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got this tin foil, and it's like nothing will ever stick to this ever, and if it does, you can get your money back. And I've had so many things be stuck to that flipping piece of tin foil, and I can't be bothered. You know, I mean, maybe it's just my privilege kicking in here, but I don't really need my 75p I spent on foil back. Like, is it worth my time to like take a photo of things being stuck to it, sending it to the
I
tin
know,
foil
exactly.
people, getting a reply, taking my tin foil back to get a refund? I just can't be bothered. You know, I'll just eat my metal covered chips, thank you very much.
Eat your tinfoil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if no one dies by tomorrow, the game will end in a draw. I'm fine with that.
But
Ooh.
I wonder who's left though.
Jeff Holmes and Black Cat have just left.
Yeah.
I can safely say that neither of those are part of the mafia.
Oh, so there is more mafia left.
Shout out to the Purple Whale playing Block and Load that just popped up on my thing. Don't even know who that is. So I was in Tesco's. This is my not very good Tesco story. And you know how when you're queuing up, well, I suppose do you go to big Tesco's or do you go to little Tesco's?
No, I go to Little Tesco's. I go to that one by uni.
Yeah, I went to this big
Oxford
Tesco,
Road.
right, proper daddy Tesco extra.
Daddy
Right.
Tesco's.
Daddy Tesco. Daddy's here, baby. Okay, and I went to big Tesco's, and I was assessing what queue to join, because it's not just number of people in the queue; it's the items they have, and then you have to rate people. Like the older they are, the slower they're going to be generally. Oh, that's not
Wait,
me.
is this
being-
like people in the queue or people working
Yeah.
the checkouts?
Oh, that's a good point too. You raise a valid point. Like you got to go for somebody middle aged because if they're too young, then they don't know what they're doing, right? And if they're
Yeah.
too old, they're too slow. It's that balance. Everyone's got their use in society, but sometimes check
I
out
had a
people.
question, Dave. Do you talk to the cashiers?
Occasionally, if they engage me in conversation.
Yeah.
Again, it's usually middle-aged women who I'll chat to.
Oh, I got
'Cause-
killed. Okay.
Oh, good.
Good.
Are we even playing this game? I feel like we could just have anything on screen and people would just. They'd either watch or not watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I
who
found
would you-
Town of Salem so difficult to pick up when I watched other people play it. I was Jonathan Corwin, the medium.
Oh, you're a medium?
I was.
How about that? I see dead people. Spoilers? Jeez. All in the Sixth Sense. So anyway, I was assessing what queue to join, right? And I joined this one queue because there was like 4 people in it, but 2 of them caught my eye. One person was just buying butter. Now they weren't just it's not like just like a pack of butter they had. They had Lurpak, they had Flora, they had utterly buttery, like buttery spread. They had Stork on there, which I know isn't butter, it's actually margarine, but that's irrelevant. And I was just like, why do they need so much butter? What are they buttering? Are they comparing the butters? So I was like, okay, that's weird enough. And it was like sticks and tubs.
Perhaps there's like a new challenge called like the butter challenge, where
Yeah,
you got
which-
like rate the butters.
Yeah.
We should make that a trend. We should do that.
Oh yeah,
The butter
eating
challenge.
sticks of butter. That sounds great. You can't do it because you're vegan.
Let's do it after March.
After your vegan month. So, and behind the butter lady was an even stranger lady.
The butter lady.
Do you know what the other lady had on her like conveyor belt? She just had
Was it
a
like
pot-
50 tins of cat food?
no. I'll let you guess. In fact, please try and guess.
Was it like 100 avocados? Because that would probably be me.
No, it was not 100. Don't do avocados, kids.
There's nothing wrong with avocados.
They're bad.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. So it was like an absurd item.
Well, it wasn't. It was absurd, but it wasn't like.
She wasn't
you know,
like holding
a
up
flamingo.
lettuces.
No, it was just. I was like, why? Why are you here for that? They're hanging Batman.
I am blackmailed.
Oh, gutted. Oh, there is still a blackmailer. Lol. Anyway, I'll tell you what she had there. She had one item. Does that narrow it down for your selection, like guesses at all?
I have no idea.
When you
No.
have one item, go to the self-service checkouts for goodness sake.
Yeah.
You've got one item.
Unless it's like alcohol or something that's got like a security tag.
or like a DVD.
Yeah.
Wasn't either of those things. It was the small pots of Vaseline. Not like a big tub, like the the little metal.
But like the
blue
like the
tip.
lip ones.
Yes, it was that. That's all she had. In the middle of the checkout, there was this tiny little tub of Vaseline.
Did you put like the 2 checkout dividers on?
Yes, she did. She had about a foot of space between these checkout dividers, and in the middle of it was this.
Me?
Vaseline.
That is so me. That's something
I
I'd
was just,
do.
I was like, why, why? And it got scanned through, and she took forever to find her card, forever, and I was
She's
waiting
paying
behind-
by card for.
yeah, for a tub of 50p Vaseline or something. What? So, I mean, to be fair, all I was buying was yogurts and ice cream. So, what can I can't really complain.
Mm.
Yeah, that's my Tesco's story, not sponsored. I think they're ever going to sponsor me. I don't know if I'm painting them in a very good light.
I don't know if they do sponsors. They probably do. But
You have to be super big time.
yeah.
But to make us,
Tesco's, do you want to sponsor us?
yeah,
Daddy
we will endorse
Tesco's.
your- Daddy Tesco's, please, Daddy, sponsor Senpai. I feel like we only need to do one episode of this. It's just like, you know what we call it? We could call it, it's Matt and Dave. No, that isn't right. Dave and Matt play and chat. That's what we'll call this. And we can make like a series where we play a game, play in inverted commas, and just have a conversation over the top
Yeah, I'm
of
up for that.
whatever it is we're playing.
And I'll try and think of some other interesting stories.
Yeah, you've contributed a lot. I'm gonna have
Literally,
to
when I moved here in September, when I moved back,
yeah.
every time I left the flat, something crazy would happen. Every time.
Right.
So I could try and remember some of those stories.
Yeah.
There was a time when there was this one of the rough sleepers approached me, asked me for some money, and I said I didn't have any, and I tried to walk around her, and I had to duck under a tree,
Right.
and I didn't quite work, and my hat got stuck in the twigs on this tree, and it came off, and this rough sleeper laughed at me, and I've never felt like more stupid in my whole
brought
life.
joy to her life. You should be proud of yourself.
It's just. Oh,
We
Matthew.
won. Look at that.
Well,
we
you
won.
won.
How on earth did we do that? We won. I
GG.
have no idea. GG everybody. GG. I didn't even do anything that game. I mean, I clicked a few things, but
Yeah. I spoke to people. I had a good chat with the dead people.
yeah, we having nice times with the dead
I
people.
was.
They suspected me from the start.
Okay.
So that was Town of Salem.
It was.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
watching.
24-28.
No, that's the video, Matt. That's it. We're done.
Hmm.
Do you want me to do an outro?
Sure. Do you want to do it?
Hey guys, it's Pavo, and welcome back to the outro.
You don't know how many people I've recorded with that have said the exact same thing. I think it's just because my intro is just so easy to copy.
It is. I like to shout it across you at across the classroom at you.
Yes. And
And then-
everybody looked at you, and then everyone looked at me. Just like,
Who is
thanks,
this loud,
Dave.
sort of introverted friend who doesn't want to be talking.
Exactly.
Okay, I actually am going to do it now. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Town of Salem. This has been Dave and Matt play and chat. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and who knows, maybe we'll do another one.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
you'll
of
find
there
you'll
are
find
other
links
games-
to Dave in the description
You'll
rather.
find links to Matt in my description because this video is going. It's going to be on my channel. It's going to be way better. I'm going to put like MOT
Wow.
like edits in it.
I can't complain there. You probably will. You'll probably make it a lot fancier than me. I have very minimal editing on this channel.
Bibbable.
I can't speak today.
Dave, Matt, play and chat. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.